Redmi Note 14, Infinix Hot 10 Pro. These devices are considered among the top phones in the mid-range category, costing less than 2,000 dirhams or under $200. In this video, I'll be comparing them to see which one offers the best value for money in this price range. And just to be clear in this comparison, the Redmi Note 14 is the 2024 version, and the Infinix Hot 10 Pro is the 2025 version. So when the Redmi Note 15 comes out, I'll compare the Hot 10 Pro with the Redmi Note 15. And if I'm not taking up too much of your time, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't forget to stay tuned. Let's start the comparison with the design. Looking at the back, the colors are identical. Both phones have all the same color options. The Redmi Note 14 has a square-shaped design, while the Infinix Hot 60 Pro has a more vertical design, with the color gradient going from top to top. On the Infinix, there's a dedicated button that might surprise you. If you want, you can set it up to quickly access the camera or the voice assistant, or assign it to any app you need. As for the body of the phone, it's made of plastic, actually two types of plastic, with both layers being plastic in the middle. Moving to the front, the Redmi Note 14 and the Infinix Hot 60 Pro both come with AMOLED displays. The first difference between the two phones when it comes to the screen is in the bezels on the Infinix. On the Hot 60 Pro, the bezels here are thinner than on the Redmi Note 14, but the screen bezels are still relatively large on the Hot 60 Pro, as you can see. That's the first thing to note. The second point is about the brightness. The Infinix Hot 60 Pro is brighter than the Redmi Note 14. Both screens, as we mentioned, are AMOLED and both come with Full HD Plus resolution. There's also another difference in the refresh rate on the Redmi Note. The Note 14 supports a 120 Hz refresh rate, while the Note 16 Pro supports a 144 Hz refresh rate. Of course, when you actually try them out for yourself, you'll undoubtedly feel like they're truly running with impressive stereo speakers, and the overall sound quality is exceptionally excellent, providing a rich and immersive audio experience. Furthermore, there's also a highly responsive and accurate fingerprint sensor seamlessly integrated directly into the display screen on both of these remarkable phones, and their performance in this regard is precisely the same. It's primarily just to conveniently unlock the phones. That's essentially all it's for, offering quick and secure access to your device. There's an operating system that comes with the latest version of Android, which is Android 15. You can get it on the Note 14, but the features will be available on the Note 15, Note 14, and Note 16. You'll find it on the Note 15 Pro. As for the user interfaces, Xiaomi uses HyperOS, while Infinix has the XOS interface. The interfaces that are similar, the one on Infinix feels faster than the one on Redmi. And when it comes to processors, they're different, even if some phones have the same processor in both Redmi and Infinix. Apps open faster on Infinix phones compared to Redmi phones. As we mentioned, because the interfaces are different, the Infinix interface is lighter and a bit faster in response. For these devices, the processors are also quite different. Redmi Note 14. It comes with the well-known mid-range processor, the MediaTek Helio G99, and the same goes for the Infinix Hot Steam Pro. We got a new version of this processor, which is the MediaTek G200. The MediaTek G200 outperforms the MediaTek G99 by about 1.56%, and this speed difference is clear. Even if you use some examples like app opening speed, you'll always find that the Hot Steam Pro opens apps faster. Before the Redmi Note 14, of course, a very important point is the storage security for these phones. There is a difference between them in terms of security. For example, the version we're comparing for you here. It came with 8 GB RAM and 256 GB storage for the phones. In both, I got 8 GB RAM and 256 GB storage. Even if you're testing the apps, the RAM will be the same in both phones. The Redmi Note 14 has 8 GB of RAM, and the Infinix Hot 20 Pro also has 8 GB of RAM, and both of them come with 256 GB of storage. But there is a difference in security. The difference is that the Infinix Hot 20 Pro is lacking in security compared to the Redmi Note. The 256 GB version, the 6/128 version of the Redmi Note 14, comes with the same security. As for the Infinix Hot 20 Pro 8/256, the Note 14 256 is still currently priced in the market at 2,100 dirhams, which is about $240, while the Infinix Hot 20 Pro 8/256 costs 1,850 dirhams, which is about $170. This means that the 115 should be available in the market. I'm bringing you a comparison between the Redmi 115 and the Infinix Hot 20 Pro. This comparison is based on the fact that a lot of people ask about it, request it from me, and even customers who come to the shop ask which one is better, the 14 or the Hot 20 Pro. That's why I made this comparison, so you can know which one to choose if you're planning to buy. Now let's talk about the cameras. The rear camera on the Redmi Note 14 comes with a resolution of 108 megapixels, while on the Infinix Hot 16 Pro, it comes with a resolution of 50 megapixels on the Redmi Note 14. When I shot with 108 megapixels, I set it to standard mode and also took photos at 50 megapixels. With 108 megapixels, you can adjust the settings and take photos with it. I'm doing this comparison for you. I took photos with both phones at 50 megapixels, on the Note 14 and on the Hot 16 Pro. Of course, I'll show you the results, but based on my experience with both of them, the Infinix Hot 16 Pro actually captures more details than the Redmi Note 14. The Redmi Note 14 can record video at 1080p with either 30 or 60 frames per second, while the Infinix Hot 16 Pro can record video at 1440p with 30 frames per second, or at 1080p with either 30 or 60 frames per second. As for video stabilization, I want to share my opinion with you about that. For the phone cameras in the Redmi Note 14, it has a 20 megapixel resolution, while the Infinix Hot 10 Pro has a 13 megapixel resolution. But what's strange is the photography on the Infinix Hot 10 Pro. There are a lot of details, and they're actually better than the Redmi Note 14, as you can see. As for the batteries in the Redmi Note 14, the battery here is 5,500 milliamp hours, and in the Infinix Hot 10 Pro has a 5,160 milliamp hours battery. In reality, there's a difference of about 300 to 400 milliamp hours. There's not a big difference in usage when you start using the battery at the same time and test it over a full day of comfortable use. As for fast charging, the Redmi Note 14 supports fast charging with a power of 33 watts, and it works with Mi Turbo. As for the Infinix Hot 10 Pro, it supports 45-watt charging. Both phones support dual SIM cards and also have a headphone jack port, a 3.5mm jack on the Redmi Note. The Note 14 also has an IR blaster sensor, which lets you control home appliances like a remote, while the Infinix Hot 10 Pro does not, with the sensor included. But there's another difference you might need recently, which is available on the Hot 10 Pro but not on the Redmi Note, the Moroccan internal version of the Note 14. The global version of the Redmi Note 14 comes with NFC technology, but the Moroccan internal version has NFC, unlike the Infinix Hot 10 Pro, which also comes with NFC technology. As I told you before, when the Redmi Note 15 becomes available in the market, we'll compare it with the Infinix Hot 10 Pro. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel to always get the latest updates. There are also other phones currently available in the new market. We'll be sharing their videos with you soon. See you in the next video and take care.